Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and we're doing some more freezer meals. One of these days we're going to start baking some of these freezer meals so you can see just how wonderful they turn out and how easy it is. So anyway, Mr. Wayna had one of the beautiful loaded breakfast burritos that we made the other day. He loved them. He said they taste delicious. So anyway, we're going to put, I remember the other day when I was doing prep, I baked potatoes in my slow cooker. Okay, well, I never did make the cottage pie. I used that burger for something else. So I thought, you know what, instead of these sitting in the refrigerator going bad, we're going to make a sausage potato bake with them. A healthy version. So there's not going to be any cheese or soups or anything. And you could even use this as a sheet pan dinner. So it's wonderful. But I am going to show you too. I'm going to use some of my freeze-dried peppers in this. And I got, oh, hear that? I keep them sealed. And I also need to get, and I got a little, actually, you know what? I should probably put it in a bit bigger of a bowl. Now these don't change their size, so I think that'll be enough for those. And then I'm going to put a good handful of, that's a good one. I'm going to put a good handful of the green peppers in here too. Then I got to run and get my onions out of the freezer because I did forget those. You don't want the oxygen absorber to go in. And I don't want too many of the green peppers because those really have an overpowering flavor to me. So I don't always use green peppers unless it's salad or, you know, cold salads. Okay, so I got right here some nice warm water. And I'm just going to pour it over these because they really will absorb quite a bit of it. Got my little knife here. I'm just going to push them down in there. They're already starting to rehydrate. So we're going to leave those set aside. I'm going to run and get, I need this too. I'm going to run, no, I don't need that. I'm going to run and get my onions and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, now let's see how these are doing. These are doing really good. Flip these around a little bit. All right, those are doing good. We're going to take some of these onions, like a handful. This is going back in the freezer anyway, so it's not going to hurt the onions. We're just going to, just a little bit more. All right. We'll reseal these. And those will be ready to go back into the freezer. I also got chicken. We're going to do the lemon garlic chicken. We're going to do teriyaki chicken. And there might be a couple things more that we do. I wanted to do barbecue chicken, but I think I'm going to just stick with the teriyaki chicken and the garlic, lemon garlic chicken because that's very healthy. And this is a healthier version than with all the cream soups and everything else. So this is kind of a healthy day today. So we'll get this done. Anyway, I've got Eckrich smoked sausage. Now you can use the turkey sausage. They've got another brand out that my mother used to love and I can't think of the name of it. But it had no nitrates or anything like that and it was very good. But I'm only going to use one rope of this because this will be like 2 meals for my husband and I, maybe even 4 meals. I don't know. So I'm going to cut this in half. And with you guys, you can do whatever you want, but I always, I peel this skin off here. And only because I'm so scared that one of my grandkids might choke on it. And that would be just horrible to choke on something. And I know this way, at least they won't choke on this skin. Because it's not on there. Let me toss this out. I don't even want to give that to my chickens. They might choke on it. Anyway, I'm just going to slice this. I'm going to leave it sliced and in rounds, and I should be using my bigger knife. I'm just going to leave those in rounds. You can cut it in chunks if you want, however you want. You can even leave it in bigger chunks if you want. But I like it this way. I'm just hoping we can get it all mixed up in that bowl, or I can get my bigger bowl out. Okay, we're going to put that all in there. I think I might need the bigger bowl because I want to mix that really good. I got my bigger bowl under here. Yeah, I think that'll work better in my bigger bowl. So that's what we'll do. That'll be easier for me to mix it up and get it mixed real well. Okay, we'll finish this. I cut better with my big chef's knife. I guess I'm used to that one more. All right, so we got that in there. Let me put this over here. That's a plenty sausage for us. You can put as much or as little as you want in. Let me wash my hands up. Okay. Now, this has turned out really, really nice. So we're going to dump this. There's just a little bit of liquid left in there, and that is not going to hurt anything because it'll continue to absorb that. Okay. And I also got this little bit of my chicken broth left. And it's not a whole lot in there, so I'm just going to finish and dump that right in there. That just will add a little bit of flavor to those potatoes. They'll absorb everything. These potatoes are fully cooked. Now, you don't want to put raw potatoes in your fridge. Even, you know, people don't even like to do that with soup because if any piece of that potato is out in the open or not covered up with the liquid, it will turn brown and you just won't want to eat it. So don't do that. You know what? You can bake them off in the oven, or you can boil them up, or you can, you know, slice or cut them up in your chunks, and you can just blanch them for, what, maybe 1-2 minutes, if that. And, you know, then you can go ahead and freeze them. But I wouldn't freeze them raw. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put pepper in here. Nice bunch of beautiful pepper in there. I know that the smoked sausage tends to be a little salty, but there are potatoes in there, so I'm not going to put a whole lot of salt in there. Just a little bit. You can do whatever you want with your spices. This is just a base recipe. This is thyme. I'm going to put, probably about a teaspoon of thyme. Be real careful with thyme. It's very pungent. And I'm also going to put about a good teaspoon of garlic. Maybe a little more. That garlic, those potatoes will taste wonderful with all that in there. And then we've got, that was rosemary. This is thyme. Same thing, about a good teaspoon. Oh, that smells wonderful. Okay, now we're going to get this mixed up. We're going to mix this real good because then it'll be ready to go in our bags. And I always make a little extra. I know it seems like this is going to be a big amount for just my husband and I, but you never know when my grandkids are going to run in here, and they love this stuff. Their dad just lives across the street, and it's like they got a path from their dad and my house, and they're over there quite a bit, and every time they're over there, they come over. So you never know. I always have extra because you never know who's going to come by. Okay, I got that mixed up really good. if I can find it. I need to order some more of these. I'm going to put a link too, because these really aren't that expensive, but it's nice to have a couple, 2 or 3 of them. And this was sent to me, oh gosh, maybe it was over a year ago now, probably a couple years ago now. Somebody sent this to me in the mail, and I love it. Absolutely. So I am definitely going to get some more of them, because lately I've been doing, you know, some freezer meals and stuff, and I want to do a lot of with chicken breast and marinate it. You can just put it in the freezer. It's beautiful. Works out nice. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and scoop this out with this. That'll make it nice. And I'm just going to divide this between 2 bags. Yeah, that's probably just a little bit more going to go in there. We'll set this aside for right now, just in case I need to put a little more in there. That's what makes it nice when you have a couple more of these. So I'm going to order some. Probably today I'll order them. But whatever I order, I'll put the link down under my video so you guys can get a hold of them too if you want. Yep, I think this one will just go right back in here. Put some in there. We'll put the rest right into here. A little bit in there. All right, those are wonderful. I've already got it labeled, and I've got it labeled that it's a sausage potato bake. This, friends, is very healthy, because a lot of times the recipe, when you do the sausage potato bake, it's got the cream of mushroom soup, cream of celery, you know, any kind of cream of soup in there. And that's just really, you know, not good for a diet. Unless you get low fat or the fat free. But then, you know, when you're counting carbs, anything fat free is through the roof with carbs. So, you know, it's best to just do as whole food, close to whole food as you can get. And that's what this is. So we're going to seal these up. And I'm going to lay these flat. And I just lay them flat in my freezer because that works out best. So there's that one. Beautiful. These are great. Flat. Those will be wonderful, even on a sheet pan, even for a sheet pan meal. So there is our sausage and potato bake, and it's very healthy. There's no noodles in it. There's no cream soups in it. Just as healthy as it can be. So you can serve that with noodles if you want, you know, the whole wheat noodles or brown rice, or you could, you know, just have it with a side salad. I always have salad, so that's probably how we'll eat it. We just throw it on a cookie sheet, and I cook it until it's nice. The potatoes get nice and brown and a little bit crispy on the bottom, and it makes a wonderful meal. So there's 2 meals going into my freezer. Okay, now that we got our sausage and potatoes and that freezer meal out of the way, we're going to work on this garlic lemon chicken freezer meal. I've never tried this before. I am excited, you know, and hopefully next week we can cook one of these up and see how well it turns out. So I've got 10 pounds of chicken. You've seen that when I bought it at Meijer, and you've seen that on my Meijer haul. I got all those 10 pounds of chicken. So I'm going to use a 5-pound bag. No, I got 8 pounds of chicken. Excuse me. I'm going to use 2 pounds in each bag for the garlic lemon chicken, and we're also going to do chicken teriyaki. So we're going to use this You know what? That seems like an awful lot of chicken. But I'm just thinking I might just do, well, we'll see. I might do this in, this is resealable. That's nice. Well, that's not going to work. Because it is just my husband and I guess I don't need all that chicken, 2 pounds of chicken. We don't need a pound of chicken in a setting, you know. But that's a serving right there. But you know what? You can always, I guess that would work because you can always take some out. You don't have to eat the whole bag at once. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll have this when my daughter comes for dinner. And maybe I'll just use, I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to make this into 3. This is 4 pounds of chicken. That seems like an awful lot. I think I'm going to do 3 bags of garlic chicken. Really. That's an awful lot. So, we're going to put this in here. I'll label this before I put it in the freezer. Yeah, that's an awful lot of chicken. So we'll have 3. That's even better. Okay, so we're going to set this here. I need those other things. I did order them, and I'll put the link to them in the description box. Okay, so we're going to start with 1/2 cup of olive oil in each of these bags. You can do this with frozen or thawed chicken. Doesn't matter. But 1/2 cup of oil in each bag. I'm glad those are behaving there. When you've got just 2 people, I mean, we've got a big family, but they don't all live here. So when it's just my husband and I, we don't need that much. Okay, we got to shake this lemon juice up real good, because then we're going to do a 1/2 cup of lemon juice in each one. Man. I'm making a mess. It's going in the bag, but I'm making a mess. You know, these will last for quite a while in the freezer too. So, even in the spring, March, when I start my greenhouse, these would be perfect to put in the slow cooker so I can work out in the greenhouse most of the day. Okay, so you can either put minced garlic, which I have both, but I've got this garlic powder handy. So I'm just going to put garlic powder in mine. And you're going to do 2 teaspoons. In fact, I'm only going to do 1.5 because that seems like an awful lot. Mine's granulated, so it's a little bit stronger. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so with that, we're going to do parsley. And we're going to do tablespoons of parsley. This is nice because you can just line it up and fill them and put them in your freezer. They're quick and easy to put together. Then all you got to do is dump it in your crock pot and go. Put it on low for 7 to 8 hours or high 4 to 5 hours. Of course, got to have lots of pepper. that's it. We're going to put a little salt in here. Okay, that's it for these. Now what we do with these is we seal these up. Get out as much air as you can. And just mix them around so that everything is coated. Even if they're frozen, just mix it around so it's all coated. Looks like a hot mess in a bag, but they're wonderful. Okay, so we've got that. And then as this thaws in the fridge, it will marinate. Beautiful, hey? Okay, we got this one. We got three out of there. This is probably 2 meals a piece for us. So we'll have a dinner and then we'll have some for our lunch or, you know, leftovers for another dinner. So that's going to be good. So there's 6 meals right here in this chicken. 6 meals in a 4-pound bag of chicken. It's pretty good. Then we'll have a salad with it. You can serve this over rice. I would serve mine over brown rice. I love brown rice. But you can serve it over rice. Plus I love brown rice, but I love jasmine rice as well. And I've got white jasmine rice. I just ordered from Sam's. And jasmine rice is wonderful. I have to make sure I label that other one before I get it in the freezer. That's how easy these are to put together. It's easy to get it all coated. Flatten it out. There we go. Beautiful. So that is gorgeous. So we've got 1, 2, 6, 7. We got 8 meals so far for the freezer. Simple. We're going to lay these on a tray. And just leave them up here for the other ones to go on. And then I can get them all in the freezer. And I got to set this one up here so I can label that one before it goes in. Alright, so now we're going to do the chicken teriyaki. And I'm going to do one with my teriyaki sauce that I bought. And I'm going to do one with homemade teriyaki sauce. So we got onions. I'm going to get my peppers over here. I am going to use my freeze-dried peppers. You know what? If I use them... No, I'm not going to use my freeze-dried peppers. I've got a pepper I'm going to chop up for this. I got a nice big fresh yellow pepper. Let me get this washed and we're going to chop this one up. Okay, let's set that aside. Easy way to do peppers. Just pull it right out of there. Gorgeous. Okay. I'm not cutting them really small because I want chunks in there. There. Okay, now we're going to get 3 bags of this because you know that's a lot of chicken. So we're going to do 3 bags of this as well. I'm going to divvy these up into 3. Oh, I gotta get one more out. Perfect. This is such a good idea. These are, now, I'd be putting all these, you know, I'd be making 2 meals out of these if I was doing this for my daughter. But because this is for my freezer for home, I have to make it a little smaller servings. Okay, now we've got some onions here. And it calls for, each bag calls for 1 cup of onions and peppers. So, combined. Not each, but combined. So, okay. We're going to close these down. Get this chicken out. We'll divvy this up between 3 bags. Okay, these are gorgeous. I can't believe the size of these. All right, beautiful. Okay, now one of these bags is strictly, oh, I need ginger. I'm gonna need ginger in there too. Okay, so I'm gonna do one with strictly, I can get it open, with strictly, oh my gosh, that smells, you can smell the ginger in that. Let's see if we can't open this. You gotta taste that. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm gonna pour that all right in there. All right, that's one. One and done. I gotta set this up here. Oh. I'm going to just put this one closed. Oh, I want some pepper in there. I don't need salt in there, but I do want pepper. Nice bunch of pepper. I'm going to put pepper in all of it. Beautiful. Okay. So this one is going to be just strictly this. And then we'll find out how that's a Walnut Creek brand teriyaki sauce. And we'll find out how that tastes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's that. I'll have to label that before I put it in there. Now we're going to do our homemade teriyaki. And this is very, very easy to make. Especially when you got the recipe sitting in front of you. Okay? We're going to do 1 cup of brown sugar. And I've got my homemade brown sugar. So we're going to do 1 cup of packed brown sugar in each bag. Okay. And I love these containers. I got more of them too. I ordered 4 more and they came in the mail. They're already here. So all my seeds are in too, by the way. So tomorrow we'll be doing, which you won't see it until Monday, but we're going to be doing our seed review and doing a chit chat about all our seeds, and I'll show you all the seeds I've got. I'm so excited. We're going to do 1 cup of soy sauce per bag. Okay. And I've got more soy sauce if I need it. And I'm going to need it. This is... Oh, let's see what I got in here. I know I got more in here. There we go. I need just a little bit more. That was about a 1/4 cup shy. Okay. Let me put this back. Now we're going to need a tablespoon of ground ginger in each bag. We didn't have to put it in the other one because that one, that teriyaki sauce, you could smell the ginger in it. All right, that's it. Now we're going to seal these up. Let me put this over here. Get it out of our way. Here we have brown sugar, soy sauce, diced onions and peppers, and ground ginger. That's all it is. How simple is that? Okay, we're going to seal this. As much of the air out as we can. I'm going to mix this up. That's beautiful. Okay. Lay that flat, flatten it out the best you can. All right, that's going to go up here. And we've got this one. Okay, now we'll mix this all up. All right, this works out perfect. This, same thing, this would be good over rice or plain. All right, friends, so we have got there's probably 3 meals, or excuse me, there's 4 meals in here, because with just my husband and I, that's a dinner and then a lunch. So there's 4 meals, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags. There's 24 meals here. Easy. So that is out of a 8-pound bag to get 24 meals, because you also serve it with, we always have salad. We'll serve it over rice. It's wonderful. So 24 meals for 15 bucks, you know, it's 15, 16, maybe we can say $18 for 24 meals. And that's less than $1 a meal. So perfect. 24 servings. We've got, this is beautiful. This is going to go in the freezer, friends. So that's it for today. I just wanted to show you the sausage and potato bake, and I wanted to show you these freezer meals because you're going to love these. These are healthy. So is the sausage potato bake. It was a healthy meal planned today. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.